You ever notice, like, when you was growing up in school, how there was always this one person that everybody looked at as he was just the baddest motherfucker. Like, nobody wanted to fight him. They were scared of him. They said he was the best. Like, he could fight. He was not to be played with. And then, like, he's beating up everybody. You like, damn, man, this motherfucker, he just beating up all the kids in the third grade or fourth grade, whatever grade it is, right? And then when you see another third grader to challenge this motherfucker, and he's a bigger third grader or whatever the case is, but this bully dude just don't want to fight this third grader, bro. Like, he make all the excuses in the world why he's not gonna fight this third grader, or in order for him to avoid that third grader, he goes change classes, change homerooms and shit to get away from him. And that is exactly the way I look at Canelo Alvarez. And I know a lot of folks call this man a great fighter. And he is a good fighter, man. He's a good fighter. He's an excellent fighter. But think about it, what I just said, man. Anybody will look great against people that's not gonna fight you back, or people that's not gonna fight you back, or people that can't fight as good as you can. Of course, if you got the third grade bully picking on kids, slapping kids around, that's gonna just ball up into a knot, not fight back, or he fights some kids that give up a little bit of fight, but then after they feel his punch or whatever, they clam up. Then you're gonna look like the baddest person in the world when you're doing all that. But then look at Floyd. When Floyd whipped his ass, he was young, he was green. Before he still whooped his ass. Before they fought, you used to hear, this young dude Canelo, he gonna knock Floyd out. Floyd too old. I don't know if he's ready for his youth. I remember the comments. It wasn't that long ago. I remember it. And what happened? He got his ass whooped. And then Arizlandi Lara gave him some problems. Austin Trout even gave him some problems. See, but those are those fighters I'm talking about. As like the equivalent to those third graders that will give up a little bit of fight, but they don't have it in them all the way. It's kind of like Floyd, though. Floyd was that other third grader that wasn't to be fucked with, and bully thought he was to be fucked with, and then when he whooped the bully ass, that changed something in him. And that's what's going on with Canelo. I don't care what nobody say. I know people, oh man, he's a great fighter, you throwing shade. You motherfucking right, I'm throwing shade, because he's moving like a coward. You can say what you want to say. You even got David Benavidez calling him out, saying he ain't got no balls. You know what I mean? And that's a fellow Mexican fighter. You got the greats, you got the big, the legends that's Mexican calling him out, saying he's soft. All type of stuff, man. So if all these people are saying all of this, you telling me they're imagining all of this? So here's the thing. A lot of folks saying, Jamal was offered a contract to fight Canelo, but he turned it down. Charlo says otherwise. All right, show the contract. Where is it? Show the proof of the contract, man. But here's the thing. The greatest, or people these Canelo fans that say he's the greatest, he needs to fight the best of the best right now. And why isn't he doing that? Why isn't he fighting the best of the best? Why isn't he fighting Demetrius Andrade? Why isn't he fighting David Benavidez? Why isn't he fighting Jamal Charlo? That's just to name a few. There's some other ones out there I think will give Canelo, will knock Canelo out, or give him some real problems. You know what I mean? I just can't understand it, man. It's like, you the bully on the block. Bully's supposed to be testing everybody gangster. If you the best, you the biggest, baddest motherfucker on the block, you're supposed to be ready to knock everybody's block off. Like, yeah, you Charlo, you next. Andre, you next. You said you could beat me. You next. Benavidez, you want a piece? You next. I don't care if you Mexican or not. You next. So I tell him about he don't want to fight Mexicans. That's a champion to you? So if somebody black said, yo, I'm not gonna fight no more black fighters, man, everybody would be on their ass. But nobody is on Canelo's ass for saying that shit. He not gonna fight no more Mexicans. Come on, fam. Stop making it. You know what it is? I think he's saying that because he know Benavidez is on his radar, so he threw that Mexican shit out there. I think that's what it is. And it's crazy because a lot of people say, you know, Canelo, he has problems with people that move around a lot. But as you can see, that could be that's kind of true because you saw him fighting against Lara. He had some issues. But see, he's not just avoiding fighters like that because David Benavidez is not known as a mover like that. Jamal Charlo isn't really a mover like that, but he has great footwork. But what are the other factors with those dudes? The power. See, Triple G had power, but he was flat-footed. He was there for Canelo to hit, and he could move, and Canelo can get out of the way quick enough and, you know, away from Triple G. And Triple G was getting, like, come on, man. He's old, man. I'm telling you, Canelo know what time it is with these young. He know what time it is. That's why he avoiding the dudes, bro. Come at me, whatever you want to say. I don't give a fuck what you say. I think Jamal Charlo knocks him clean the fuck out. I always said that. Yo, man, Jamal's basic, bro. He ain't got nothing for Canelo. Listen, he knocks Canelo the fuck out. I'm telling you right now. If you don't think so, okay, tell your boy Canelo, yo, call Charlo. What's up, man? Yeah, let's get it on. Let's go. Fuck. Hey, look, we ain't even gotta fight for no belts. Let's just get it on then. Or whatever. I'm just saying. Obviously, it should be for a belt. So if Charlo moves up to, because more than likely he will move up to 168. And then the Canelo is at 168. And then he was at 175 for Kovalev. So he's straddling between 175 and 168. And I guarantee you, watch when Charlo get up to 168, Canelo ain't coming back down to 168. He gonna stay his ass at 175, bro. That shit'll be hilarious to watch, man. You see Charlo like, oh, you at 175? All right, you know what? I'm gonna go up and wait. I'm gonna follow you up to 175. and then Canelo like, oh man, start motherfucker sweating bullets and shit. He like, no, let me go up to that new division that the WBC created. Let me go up there. I don't think Charlo gonna follow me up there. Then Charlo follow the motherfucker up there. And then he like, oh nah, I'm gonna get out of this division. Let me go to the heavy. Let me go to cruiserweight. I'm sorry. Let me go to heavyweight. Like, come on, bro. And then Charlo move up to heavyweight just to chase Canelo up there, and Canelo fucking retires, yo. Don't want to fight no more. I think he's scared to death of Charlo. Prove me fucking wrong, man. Prove me wrong. The day y'all prove me wrong is when he knocks out Charlo. Then I'll be like, alright, I give y'all that. Clearly, though, he's scared of the boy. He's scared of Charlo. He's scared of David Benavidez. I think both of them smoked Canelo. They both smoke Canelo. Trust me on that. He don't want to feel the power. See, even Triple G know what time it is. That's why Triple G didn't want to fight Charlo. He know Charlo put him on his ass. Especially now. I think Charlo knocked Triple G the fuck out. Now, Triple G is over the hill. He's well past his prime. He's done. He's declining. I think Charlo put a serious hurting on him. Benavidez put a serious hurting on him. Canelo, let me tell you something, man. He's only as good as he looked against lower comp, man. In my opinion. I mean, he fought a good fight with fucking Miguel Cotto. That was a good fight. That was a good scrap. When Miguel Cotto was giving his ass problems. But Miguel Cotto, another fighter that he has decent power. but he don't move around a lot like that. He doesn't. He's not. His leg work wasn't as good as Charlo's. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, all right, why don't he want to fight David Benavidez? Benavidez doesn't move around as good as Charlo at all. He just I think he's scared of Benavidez's power, man. I think he knows it. He don't want to fight Charlo because Charlo's, he moves around a bit more than Benavidez, and he has that power. So he don't want those problems, man. Anybody could prove me wrong, bro. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. You got other people sniffing this out. They can feel it. They sense it. All of these Mexican fighters are turning their backs on Canelo, saying, you know what I mean? Benavidez say he ain't got no balls. Benavidez pops say he's a coward. And are all these people lying? Come on, man. You be the judge. So to sum it up, Canelo's a good fighter. But in my opinion, he ain't that fucking great. And the reason why I say that is because he ain't fighting these lions out there that's surrounding him. He ain't fighting them. He fighting a lot of lower tier comp. I don't care if they had a belt or not. Their skill set wasn't matching his, and he knew it, and that's why he's fighting all these dudes. The greatest, or people that claim to be the greatest, don't do that. They fight all comers. You know what I mean? I know people gonna get up here and say, yo, but Mayweather ducked Keith Thurman. Whatever. We ain't talking about fucking Mayweather. We talking about Canelo. Right? All right. No more deflection tactics. We ain't doing that over here. I just had to roast Canelo because I hate. I'm tired of that shit, man. You know how many years I've been wanting to see him fight Charlo? I mean, he's probably trying to wait till he get real old, as if Canelo even still be boxing by that time. He's trying to wait and age these dudes out, I think. So then when he beat him, he be like, oh, see, look, I told you I wasn't scared of them. Nah, you wasn't. You didn't fight them when they was young and hungry though. You didn't fight them when they was green. You knew what time it was. It would knock your block off. And that's what it is, man. I'm off this. Let me know what y'all think, man, about Canelo Alvarez. Be honest for 1 second, man. And think about what I just said about the bully situation growing up. There was always that bully. He seemed tough on the surface. Then you watch his temperature change when somebody press him and challenge him. You watch him kind of buckle a little bit. Cause he know, I could press these little motherfuckers right here on this wall, cause I know what I could do to them, but I don't know about this motherfucker right here, so I ain't even gonna try him. That's pretty much Canelo in a nutshell. He's a sucker. Anyway, get back at me, man. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.